trees are one of the best ways that we can improve climate change at a local level. I mean, climate change is a global problem, but decreasing carbon emissions a lot of times starts at the root of the problem, which is trees. Trees are the solution. Plants are the solution because plants consume carbon dioxide.
So one tree by itself is not going to save the whole city, but by planting a tree, you're adding to the overall picture of the urban forest and the overall benefits that urban forest provides. Every tree counts.
And I'm interning at the Department of Urban Forestry with the City of Evansville, working on a project where I do a canopy assessment for the City of Evansville, and then also plant 100 to 120 trees in underserved areas in Evansville.
Of course, there are areas that are more concrete than green, unfortunately, and in those areas we want to try to get more trees planted because we need more canopy to help cool our climate, to help clean our air, and to help cool our communities. The accumulation of all the trees help do that, as well as help intercept rainfall before it hits the ground and goes into our storm sewers. You know, we have to pay to manage our stormwater, and so trees can help prevent some stormwater from getting into our sewers and less than the amount that we have to pay to manage.
We're actually weighting things like stormwater draining, urban heat island, also socio-demographic factors like educational attainment, race, and annual income. And so we're weighting all of that into one map, which will be a priority planting map.
Any urban heat island map that you look at the city of Evansville, Wesselman Woods is cooling down a big portion of the east side of Evansville. And this speaks to the importance of having green spaces and pocket forest throughout not just Evansville, but any city. Wesselman Woods is the largest urban old-growth forest in the United States. I like to say that this is the Mona Lisa of ecosystems. This is a rare space with an incredible amount of biodiversity, and we are just so fortunate to have it right here in the middle of Evansville. We're very fortunate to be working with the City of Evansville to reforest former Par 3 golf course in Wesselman Park.
And in those 75 acres, that's going to be years and decades of tree growth. And with all that tree growth is carbon, right? We know that trees need carbon to survive, and so they sequester carbon. And over the years and years and decades, there's going to be carbon that is stored within the trees. There's going to be carbon that's stored within the soil, and as that forest matures, we can just, we can imagine that there's more and more carbon that's going to be stored, making this place even more important than it is today.
In our region, we know we have a lot of work to do to increase our urban canopy. We're fortunate to have Wesselman Woods providing a lot of that urban canopy, but we still need to do a lot more work in many different areas of our city, our county, and just the region in general.
I think one of the best ways for people to sort of have grassroots climate action is to get involved with their local community, and a lot of times that starts at the neighborhood. And so getting involved with your neighborhood association, I think, is a really good way. And so by planting more trees, you're bringing down those carbon emissions because the trees use carbon dioxide in photosynthesis. So by planting them in the city, you're helping globally because you're bringing down the emissions in your city. It's a global problem that we can sort of think locally and get the benefits locally, but then also address climate change globally by bringing down carbon emissions.